Holidays Challenge. The first exercise in day one of phase one is the Smith machine squat. So we're going to talk about how to do it. Remember, with the Smith machines, you have to account for the angle of the machine. So you're going to put your weight on it. You're going to face this way. Account for the angle with your body. Feet about hip distance apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to squat down and back up. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes at the top. When you're squatting, I want you to watch your knees. Make sure your knees are staying level over your ankles, not keeping in or going out. So you're doing 3 sets of 10 of the Smith machine squats. Exercise 2 is the dumbbell deadlift. So you're going to get a pair of dumbbells that you feel comfortable doing that rep range with. We're going to hold them in front of our thighs. Come down, keeping your back flat, keeping the weight as close to your shins as possible. Stand up, squeeze your glutes. Really make sure that your back is straight. You don't want to be rounding your back like a fishing pole when you're doing these. So back is very important, and only go to the range of motion where you can keep that form. The second you start losing it is where you don't want to be. So squat down and come up. It's not like a squat where your hips are nice and low. You want to keep your hips up higher than you do with a normal squat. It's a hip hinge motion. So down and up. And make sure that you're keeping the dumbbells close to your shins. Okay? Moving on. Exercise 3 is going to be a chin-up. Chin-ups mean your palms are facing towards your face when you're doing this pulling motion. If you can do actual chin-ups, we're doing 3 sets of as many as you can. So say you can only do 2 chin-ups, that's great, do 2 chin-ups. If you can't do a chin-up, you can always do negative sets. I would suggest starting with 10 or so. So a regular chin-up, if you can do it, hands facing you. You're going to come down and pull yourself up over the bar. If you can't do full chin-ups, negative would be jumping up to the top of the motion and controlling it on the way down like this. The next exercise is the dumbbell military press. You're going to grab 2 dumbbells and have your arms up like goalposts. Keep your rib cage in. Again, we don't want to be a banana. We want to keep our rib cage in and tight. Press up overhead and come back down. The military press is a controlled motion, so don't jump or pop the weights up. You want to control it from the bottom to the top, keeping your rib cage in the whole time. So the last exercise today is the single arm dumbbell bench press. So normally with a bench press you'd use 2 arms, but we're going to make sure that one side isn't helping the other and fix any imbalances. So you're going to grab an appropriate weight. Keep in mind that this is probably going to be lighter than you do with double arms because you don't want to fall off the bench. It takes a lot of core engagement to do these exercises. So you're going to grab your dumbbell, lay down. I want you to make sure you're keeping your core tight so you're not arching your back. I like to keep my hand on my stomach to make sure my abs are engaging. Shoulders down away from my ears. You want to lock your lat in place, and you're going to come down and come up. You really want to feel the muscle in your chest squeeze as you push to the top. So the prescribed reps on this is each side. So you're going to finish one side, and then you'll switch the dumbbell and do your other side. And that's the end of day 1.